Dom here from Essential RC. Thanks for tuning in for another flight test. I have here a drone sent to me by my new friends, Ruko, not quite sure how you pronounce it. I apologise if I'm not pronouncing it correctly. This is their F11 GIM2 drone. 4K Wi-Fi camera, 2-axis stabilised gimbal. It's a typical drone. It's over 500 grams weight, so I just say you need to be very aware of drone law if you're in the UK and Europe, which I am, about where you can fly this, because you need a flyer ID, you need a operator ID, you need the flyer ID. Basically you have to do a 40-question test, which is appropriate. You need to know what you're doing with something like this, where you can fly it, and then the operator ID you have to pay like 11 or 12 quid to the CAA to be registered, and you put that number on your drone. But read a lot more than I said. You need to read the guidance if you are going to get a drone. And the
thing you want is the drone code.
In
fact, we can put a link to the drone code.
We'll put a link to the drone code, yes. So this comes in a nice plastic bag to keep the moisture away. Sorry about the sound, there's a Pitts biplane doing aerobatics over there. He must be crazy. It's a cold, windy day to do that. And he's in an open cockpit. He must be mad. Let's put that there. Then I have taken this out and charged it, but it comes with this case, obviously. Nice controller. So you have to put your phone in the cradle, and you've got the aerials and the handles. So it does not come with its own screen, although there's a little screen there that gives you telemetry, but the app that you download and run on your smartphone, and it connects via Wi-Fi. Then you've got the drone itself. Fold out the arms.
And it's pretty commonplace for drones to use your mobile phone, isn't it?
Yeah, even other well-known drones. There's one battery pack already on this, and you get another one, and you get the USB cable for charging the transmitter and these batteries, smart batteries. It shows you what level they have in them. I think that's it. So I'm going to get all this turned on and connected to the app, and then we will give you a quick demonstration. Right, so Jay, so we've set this all up now. It's quite simple. So you turn on the transmitter, you've got your phone that you need to connect to the Wi-Fi of the transmitter. Then you turn on the the drone. The drone, and then you need to do compass calibration. So you turn it around like that a few times, and then turn it vertical and turn it around like that a few times, and then you're ready to go. So what have we got on? Let me switch into this mode so I can show you what's on.
So we have got just here, this is where you can change between taking a picture or making a video. Start, stop, view your previous videos that you've made, take off, come home, and flight mode. As well as this, you can change this between Google Maps, so you can see where the heli is on Google Maps, or you can go back to watching what we're doing.
You don't have to use a smartphone. You could just go by the. You don't have to connect that. You could just do it off here. So on here on the transmitter, you've got your.
Because you've got those controls repeated down here, so you've got return to home there, and you've got change your camera mode, and then you've got a shutter button up here, so to make video, that one to take a picture, and this one to
pan, and it's tilt,
angle,
and zoom.
So enough chat, let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
So we'll press take off, slide to start the motors, and press take off. And there it goes. It's quite windy today, so see the drone's quite at an angle because of the wind, but it seems to be holding out okay. So let's give it a go.
So hands off, it was keeping its position, was it?
Absolutely, yeah. It's reasonably quick as well, actually, I'll say. And the video quality on the screen, which you'll obviously we can show you, is very
You're recording,
clear.
Are you?
We are now. So
Good.
now the viewers can
That's
see
all
it.
right. Yeah.
So a good note that it doesn't automatically start recording. So
Good
we'll
to
go
note.
over these trees.
I've actually lost where you are now, but you'll know vaguely where you are.
I can see it still at the over those trees over there.
Oh, I see. Visual line of sight, always important. And we've got that. So emphasis today is really windy, so
Blowing
a good
gale,
test.
yeah.
It's 15-20 miles an hour. But it does have this wind resistance capability. So what are you thinking of it in terms of holding position in this wind?
Pretty good. I'm fighting the wind to get back. There's obviously quite a strong wind up there.
Oh, you've gone down, yeah, you've gone downwind.
So we're slowly coming back. One thing you always have to be aware of when flying models like this in wind is it's easy to get downwind, but not so easy to get back
Not
upwind.
to get easy to get back. Oh, I see.
So we are coming back, just not as quickly.
So let me have a look at the telemetry on the transmitter. Just tilt it upwards a little bit.
Is that better?
No, actually downwards better.
That way?
Weird. Down a bit. No.
Right. Up or down? That's up.
That's it. That's good. 51 meters away, 17 meters height. Not making a lot of speed and vertical
Well,
speed.
we're not doing anything at the moment.
We're not doing anything.
If I push forwards, then you'll see all that sort of start to change.
Yeah. So you don't have to use the screen, but if you want the FPV view, it's good to have that.
Absolutely, yeah. Here we go. The wind's dropped a little bit now, so it's
Not having to work so hard.
not having to work quite as hard, yeah.
Now, have you tried if you hold it there,
I'm just trying it now.
try the tilt and zoom.
So it should come down a bit.
Yeah, turn it around that way a bit more, because up like that.
So now you can see down.
All right, yeah, good. It's a
And then
bit
if
dark,
we-
but there's a good reason for that.
Yeah.
And then in terms of zooming in, how does that work? Have you tried that? Oh, that's interesting. It's
Yeah.
incremental.
It is, yeah. So three
It's not
stage.
smooth. 3 stages of zoom.
So if I try and angle it down a little bit, I think I'm doing this right.
If you do directly down, you think you could land on our lovely landing pad,
I reckon so.
the FPV.
Oh, I was going the wrong way on the stick. So let's try and land on the pad, shall we?
Yes. Just from doing it on the screen.
It's quite windy. It is blowing an absolute gale, I have to say.
Come on! Oh,
Close.
oh yes! That'll do.
That'll do. So interestingly, one thing with a lot of other drones, if you hold down, it lands, but with this one you actually need to press land.
Oh.
So that's why it was kind of bumping around the landing pad a little bit. But yeah, there we go.
So there you
Move
go.
the gimbal back up.
There you go. That's our first flight of this drone from our friends at Ruko. So this is probably the worst day you'd want to go out flying a drone like this, but I think we've shown some of its capabilities, the wind resistance particularly, and we'll be showing the video that we're capturing as well, and you can judge how stable that is in these conditions. Particularly the...
I mean, the gimbal looks to be doing a good job there, holding itself very still.
Yes. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
So-
it was being thrown around by the wind, so
Yeah, so even as the craft's doing that, the video should be fairly stable. So
it'll be interesting to see. But we'll put that into this edit for this video, and then you can judge how stable it is. So the link for this will be in the video description and the pinned comment. No doubt we'll be out with it again to try it with some of its other features, but that's it for now. Thanks very much for watching, Jay. Thanks for the flight demo.
thank you very much.
And we'll be back in the near future on Essential RC. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.
See you next time.
I've actually lost where you are now, but you'll know vaguely where you are.
I can see it still at the over those trees over there.
Oh, I see you. Visual line of sight, always important. And we've got that. So emphasis today is really windy, so
Blowing
a good
gale,
test.
yeah.
It's 15-20 miles an hour